welcome to Crafty Pantaloons Handmade. I am Miss Jackie. So we're going to continue on our grungy style journal and work on the cover. So I want to thank all my new subscribers for finding me either through friends on Instagram or on YouTube, whether it was like just little, suggestion videos or whatever. I'm so glad you guys are here. I appreciate it so much. So, thank you for being here, and thank you to all my other subscribers that have been with me like the whole time. I appreciate you guys so much. So, let's get going on this journal cover. I have already cut everything out, like what I'm going to use, because that takes forever, and I didn't want to make you guys watch that whole process with me. So, before we get going on attaching everything, let's just set this stuff aside. What we're going to do is grunge up the pieces of paper. So let me stick this over here, get our specialty equipment, which is this pan. And you're going to need some cotton balls. Put this over here. And then just like a little, just something that you can use to put the extra coffee in, because we only need a little tiny bit. Oh, can you see what I'm doing here? I'm just putting a little bit of coffee in here. This little coffee mixture, which is just some coffee, some rubbing alcohol, and baking soda. So when I actually coffee stain the papers, I put baking soda into the coffee because the acid, or the baking soda helps, kind of neutralize the acids. And then I take the leftovers and put it into either a spray bottle or a jar and add the rubbing alcohol, because rubbing alcohol acts as a preservative. It won't last like all year, but you know what I mean, long enough so that if you're working on projects and your craft room isn't near your kitchen or something. So we are just going to dab the cotton ball, and we're just going to do this, because if you oversaturate, because I had tried to spray, and which is stupid because I should have known the ink was going to run, but at least if we're going through the back of the paper. Now this is 110 pound cardstock that I printed out the picture that I wanted for the cover. And the digitals I used for this is my Porch Prints. I used a variety of I think it was like a thistle, lavender and thistle, and then her prayer faith journal as well. So then we're just going to do a tiny bit on the front. See how it already gives it that? I had inked it, but still it gives it like this really pretty texture to it. So now we're going to just do this to all of our paper pieces that we want to grunge up. Okay, so now that part is finished. So those are nice and dry. We'll put our pan back. So now I'm just going to kind of lightly, if you have an iron, you can go ahead and iron it, but I am not taking all of that out. I don't want it too flat anyway, because I want that texture and added, dimension as well to the project. I just love that, what it does. Like, the effect is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So this journal is going to actually be like a prayer faith journal, because this is for the student's grandmother on my bus, the one that I told you about. You guys, if you saw the post on Instagram, she gave me that giant, beautiful bouquet of flowers and the crystal cross. Oh, and by the way, my daughter made it safely to Louisiana. She is getting ready, pre-gaming for Mardi Gras down there. She's staying with my sister. So, actually, you know, Jade, the Chihuahua, that you guys sometimes will hear barking while I'm doing videos. Her mom, original mom. Like, so when she moved down there, she couldn't take Jade with her, so we ended up letting her stay here. So she's definitely settled in and become part of the family, and we love her. There goes Ruby sneezing. Speaking of sneezing, I woke up this morning sneezing like crazy, and my nose was running like it was running a Boston Marathon. And I just was like, oh my god, I need to record this video today, so please. So I've been taking like some Dayquil and whatever. Anyways, so now let's go ahead and just re-ink our edges. Piece of cheesecloth. I just love the grunginess. So today is Sunday, the last day of my vacation. I'm trying not to cry about it because I was enjoying crafting and having time to do stuff, and it was just so much fun. I had a lot of fun with you guys, so I'm going to miss it. So you're probably not going to hear much from me because, you know, I'm back to work this week, so it is what it is. Alright, so let's just kind of lightly dab. If you got a makeup brush, just go over it a little bit to accentuate those sprinkles. Just lightly, nice and light. And do the back one. I was so excited to see so many of you actually like the tutorial on how we made the cover. So if you guys missed it, you can go back. It's going to be in my Craft With Me playlist under Grungy Style Journal. So I'm so excited that you guys like really enjoyed it and actually did make it. Like it was awesome. Like totally awesome. Okay, so let's take this, cut this off. I always keep a clip on it to help keep it closed like overnight because it's already poofy. But we'll work on that some more when it's all done. Okay, so I want to put this piece of lace down, and then I'll trim like around where the, you know, rips and stuff are. But I want to keep this little piece hanging off. Is this backwards? Nope, that's the right way. I can never tell which way lace goes sometimes. So we're going to get that on there. Alright, so let's take our Fix, whichever you have, your fabric glue. I find that sometimes Eileen's tacky glue works pretty well as also. So this stuff is super stinky, so just be very careful with it. Oh, and another thing too, don't put the rubbing alcohol into your coffee mixture and then bake papers, because yeah, alcohol is flammable, so you kind of don't want that. You don't want that at all. You do not want that problem. And we'll just do a little in the middle because that's where the picture is going to go. So, oops, I got a little bit on the first page there. Let's just wipe that off. Alrighty, so now let's try and get this on here without any problems. And this part hanging over is going to be okay too, because it's going to get covered by we're going to put the spine piece on as well. Okay, make sure that that's covered. Alright, then we'll take our other piece of specialty equipment. Silicone spatula. This helps save your fingers from getting attacked by the Fabri-Tac. And just lightly tap get it to adhere. Sorry, I'm focusing. Ooh, goodness. Alrighty. So now we're going to let this sit and dry. Actually, no, we can put this piece on that we did as well. And that's going to be a little easier because we're going to put the Fabri-Tac right on the back of this piece here. I'm kind of slowly getting addicted to doing these craft with me videos. I'm glad you guys like them because it's nice to have something to watch while you're crafting and learn something new if you haven't learned it, or, you know, just whatever. Because I know I put videos on usually when I'm crafting because it just makes me feel like I have company, like I'm not crafting by myself. So that's always nice. All right, so let's get this centered. Okay, and then now we can use this to flatten. I know this is for quilting, but it works amazing for paper crafting. I love it. It helps get that glue smushed around. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now let's get our piece of fabric, which I already inked. So we'll get that down. But yes, like I was saying, so it's just nice to have some company while you're crafting and creating. And I love when you guys comment too, because I'm enjoying getting to know everybody. Like, I love meeting people, and I don't even have to leave my house. Like, it's great because you can meet people from all over the world. And it's amazing getting to know you guys, because this crafting community is just top notch. Like, everybody's so helpful. Everybody's just so supportive. There goes Duty. That's Ruby. We call her Duty Butts. Duty Booties. So the dogs have not known what to do with themselves since my daughter left. Even though they're up my behind all the time anyway, but yeah, they have separation anxiety pretty bad. So hopefully they don't tear up my house tomorrow when I go back to work, because they always throw a temper tantrum and get upset. So hopefully we shall see. Alrighty. Normally I like, oh shoot. I had to put down these pieces first. Hold on. Please hold. Okay. Put those down. So one. Oops. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I did that. Ugh. I always do that. I'm always forgetting something. These are just little bits of lace that I have to help with the layering, just to have something soft underneath, and just to add some prettiness, because we gotta have prettiness, right? Oh goodness. I always say oh goodness, I'm sorry. Oh, not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, I promise. Let's bring this one in a little bit. Oh no, we can't. Alright, it's too late. Oh wow. Alright. So we are going to put the top piece on, the top layer now. Hope I'm in frame. still looks nice. Still looks pretty. Pretty crooked. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Help me. Okay, let's smash that in there. Get that on there nice and good. And then I pre-cut out the kit, her little faith journal kit. Look, I still got some on my fingers. Hold on. Hold on, let me get my little baby wipe here. Alrighty. So I pre-cut, and I'm going to put the faith up here and the journal down there. So everything's nice and symmetric. Because sometimes I do things at angles and things like that, but for this particular project, I want everything, even though it's grungy looking, I think doing way too much of the tilting and will kind of make it look super messy. So I think having like some straight lines and symmetrical stuff will help keep it nice and neat. Okay, so we got that part done. So let's do the back cover now. So we're going to put this piece of lace back here. And then we're going to leave some hanging off the bottom. Just a tiny bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. Oof. Freaking Fabri-Tac, man. Oh, goodness. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So I hope you guys are enjoying these craft with me's. Like, I really do. I'm enjoying doing them. Even though it's like a lot of prep work and a lot that you gotta get done prior to the video, like, that part's a little bit stressful for me. But not much. Like, I don't mind doing it because the end result and the interaction and all of that stuff makes it totally worth it. And I got my little silicone spatula here from the Dollar Tree. You can get all kinds of stuff. Don't sleep on the Dollar Tree. I'm telling you. I know some people are like, ew, Dollar Tree. Like, oh my God. But you know what? You can get stuff that helps with your crafting to keep in your craft room, and it doesn't cost you $15 for this. And it gets wipes clean with baby wipe. Nice and easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, we'll clean off that top. Okay, so we got that. Oh, wait. Why am I putting the top back on? Duh, I need it to put the rest of the cover together. Okay, so now let's put on the back piece. Did I ink this? Yeah, I re-inked it. Okay. Sorry. I'm just not wanting to go to work. I'm trying not to focus on that tomorrow because I'm just like, These kids are going to be off the wall. They're going to be out of control, but I'll bet you every single one of them kids will be out there waiting and on time to get on the bus tomorrow because them parents are going to be kicking them out of the house. Like, please. Like, usually the first day of school and the day after vacation, parents always have their kids on time. And they're like, I'm so happy to see you. Like, I'm not happy to see you. No, I'm just kidding. They're going to be nuts tomorrow. Oh, God. No offense. I know I have kids. But I told my kids, I swear, if you are ever horrible on your bus and I get a bad report that you're bad on the bus, I swear to God, you'll be grounded for all eternity. And I never got a bad report from the bus. Maybe from school, but it's normal. But never, ever did they misbehave on the bus because they know what their mother goes through at work. Back when we could bring them on Bring Your Kids to Work days. So, they used to love it. Like, it was great. We can't do that now so much. So, All right, so we have this part done, so let's trim this side and the top, and then on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video. You guys put your dancing shoes on or whatever. I don't know what music I'm going to pick. We shall see, and I'll be back. So now we've got this all trimmed up, ready to go. So now we're just going to glue this down on the side, this down, and then we're going to put our spine fabric cover piece on as well. So let's go ahead and glue this down. All these extra little flingy pieces. Like all these extra flingy pieces. Like, oh my god, my wrist just cracked. Oh. Okay, so now let's open this up and get ready to put this down. But I think I might need to trim it. So let's make it as wide as this. And then we'll fringe it. Sorry, I know I'm probably off camera, but and then we can like fringe it afterwards. So, whoops, all this extra lace, everything's getting, oh my goodness. Ah! Oh, now it's like too short. That's all right, we'll trim the other one up. It's no big deal. No big deal. Okay, so let's get this big old blob. Goodness, I hate when it does that. Fabri-Tac be driving me nuts sometimes. I love this stuff, but goodness. Don't worry about going like all the way to the edges on the sides, because you can always get underneath there later. Okay. So let's get this on here. Ends. Oh, some seeped through there, but that's okay because we can always dress it up with something later on. Okay, we're going to trim that. Don't clip the middle pieces for your signature, Jack. Okay. Now we can go ahead and just kind of fringe this up. Alright, so now let's glue down our little bit that's left. Clean off this tip here. Oh my god, excuse me. Oh, alright, so whatever isn't glued down, like if you feel that there's some parts that aren't glued down, just go in with your Fabri-Tac and glue it down. That easy. Alright guys, and there's our cover that we've done. I got glue on my nail. So, and then you can put your stamp on the back or like whatever. If you don't like that it's uneven, you can trim it before you glue it down. I don't mind it, it just gives it that handmade charm. So, here's the inside. I gotta figure out what papers I'm gonna put on the inside. So this is what we have so far, guys. She's coming along for sure, so definitely a cute project. I just love the grungy look. I really, really do. And then we just got to decorate, make some embellishments, and do all of that. So I will figure out what I'm going to do for the inside cover, and then we will do a decorate with me. But that probably won't be till this weekend coming up because, like I said, I go back to work this week, and I just don't get much crafting in during the week because it's just a long and busy week. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it very, very much, and I hope you guys are crafting along with me. So you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Mwah.